Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi.
A look now at the starting lineups for both teams.
I know you guys have your eyes on the guard matchup. There's a lot of talent in the backcourt.
And I think that's something we could say for most of the games that we cover. There's just so many skilled guards in this league.
Yeah, we're definitely spoiled in that regard. There's no shortage of premier guard play here in the W.
Vandersloot, no good. Pass to Mitchell.
And here's Boston. Well, it's hard to stay healthy, and Aaliyah Boston's done a great job of being available.
Well, she didn't miss a game during her first 2 years in the league, which is pretty incredible, playing more than 30 minutes per contest. But Boston doesn't just show up, she plays hard.
First free throw is good.
And one place this Chicago team needs to improve is their three-point shooting.
Well, the Sky were last in the WNBA in threes made per game at just about 5. They also took the least amount of triples, so I would say that's a point of emphasis with this team.
So she gets them both.
And the 2023 Rookie of the Year, Aaliyah Boston, is a treat to watch.
Oh, yeah, she's a lot of fun. Personally, I love her passing, ability to run offense through the post. Boston is such an unselfish player, team first, traits that we don't normally associate with first overall picks like her.
That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
A nice fast break from start to finish.
And what a finish it was, guys. Just so pretty.
The pass, the dunk, everything.
And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter. Outside Stevens.
Pass to Cardoso. Here's Diggins.
6 to shoot.
Now Carrington. She's covered by Cunningham. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Mitchell outside. Nice defense by Courtney Vandersloot.
Pass to Diggins.
To the paint.
And the basket by Cardoso.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
Screen by Hines Allen.
Here's Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be outmuscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Here's Diggins.
Over Mitchell. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Pass to Cunningham.
Hines Allen.
Kicks it out to Boston.
The three-pointer, no good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Here's Diggins.
Vandersloot outside. Outside Stevens.
Here's Diggins.
And Clark pulls it down. The Fever leading. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Clark. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Vandersloot outside.
Here's Diggins.
From past the arc, and that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside. There's the triple. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
On the wing, Sophie Cunningham.
Back to Clark. And stolen by Stevens. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Covered by Hines Allen. They get it back. Goes back up. The shot by Stevens, no good. So it's Indiana now. Pass to Mitchell. Clark outside. Screen by Hines Allen. The shot from 20 feet.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
The Sky Trail. Vandersloot outside. Here's Stevens, covered by Hines Allen. Back to Vandersloot. Pass to Diggins. From downtown. Rebounded by the Fever.
They did a very good job challenging that shot.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside. And here's Cunningham. And stolen by Courtney Vandersloot. And Aaliyah Boston with the block.
Well, you need to know where Boston is there, picking up the block. Aaliyah just a menace defensively.
And it's Carrington missing. Indiana with the ball. 6-point game. Here's Mitchell. Launches a 3. Stevens grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Vandersloot. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game.
And when you watch Azurá Stevens, what is it that stands out to you?
Well, she's 6'6" to start and excellent at blocking shots, but she's also a very good three-point shooter. So with that length, shooting, and rim protection, Stevens kind of gives you a little bit of everything.
And the first one falls for her.
Well, 2024 was the final season of Diana Taurasi's WNBA career, a player that many refer to as the GOAT.
Absolutely. I mean, the all-time leader in points scored, 3-time WNBA champion, 14 all-WNBA team selections, 6 gold medals at the games. The list just goes on and on.
Yeah, we could spend the entire game talking about what DT did. I mean, she inspired generations of players and fans by helping build and sustain the success of this league.
Now here's Mitchell.
Pass to Boston.
Clark, Vandersloot defending. Indiana again missing.
Here's Diggins.
And here is Vandersloot to the wing on the left. Pass to Stevens.
Monique Billings with some nice D.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's Chicago now, trailing by 4.
Here's Harrington. Here's Diggins.
She's covered by Mitchell.
Pass to Diggins.
Fires from deep, gets a three-pointer to fall.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Now here's Mitchell. Now here's Clark.
There's a screen by Billings.
Now here's Clark. Vandersloot defending.
Back to Billings.
Rejected by Azare Stevens.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
And the basket by Carrington.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. And I'm sure that was not the plan.
Pass to Mitchell. Looking to end the drought.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Yeah, a bit of a pride at stake there, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Down low. Stevens. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Stevens can score from anywhere, but on the interior is where the defense really has to worry about her.
Clark with it. 5 points in the game. Mitchell outside. Clark from outside the arc. Not happening with that shot. She's put up 5 and made 2. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
On the wing, Dejanay Carrington hits the three-point bomb.
And I'm sensing this game really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge, no doubt about it, and that lead's going to get more and more comfortable as they do.
I agree, Brian. Let's see how this one plays out.
Indiana trailing. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now here's Hines Allen. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Up top, Clark. Vandersloot defending. Again, the miss by the Fever.
Carrington outside. Pass to Diggins. Cardoso with it. Working on Boston. Screen by Cardoso.
Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Now Mitchell.
Outside Billings.
Clark. Pass to Mitchell. Will it go? Rebound Chicago.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
Now here is Stevens.
Here's Diggins.
From the arc. Hines Allen pulls it in.
Boston outside.
And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a three-point play.
In the offseason, the Fever were aggressive in pursuing veterans.
Well, the Fever, they like their core, and they want to win now. They signed a bunch of veterans, including Sophie Cunningham, and this is a team that wants to win now. They're sick of losing in Indiana.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
Now here's Cloud. Inside.
And stolen by Boston.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Hull.
Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Well, from range, Lexi Hull, very effective. Certainly a player you cannot give open looks to.
Here's Cloud. Free throw line jumper. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Sky out in front, leading by just 1. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Now here's Harris. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Cloud. They trail by 1. Takes the 3.
It's hauled in by Boston.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open, and maybe that's why she missed.
To the middle. Dantas. Here's Cloud. To the inside. Stevens, that's good.
A premier passer. Cloud racks up an assist, really puts her teammates in great positions to score.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter.
Outside Billings. Boston.
She's guarded by Williams. Fadeaway. And again, it's Indiana converting. And here's Cloud.
Jackson outside.
Six on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Now here's Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And stolen by Azare Stevens. For 3.
Sheldon misses.
The Fever leading.
Walker Kimbrough with it.
Pass to Harris. And here's Walker Kimbrough. The three-pointer off the mark. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. To the paint, Williams. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
What movement from Williams. She's dangerous in the pick and roll, going to the hoop.
And here's Indiana. Outside Billings.
Pass to Harris. Down low. Walker Kimbrough. 4 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. That one, no good.
Sheldon right side.
Williams. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. And it goes on Damiris Dantas.
A very difficult matchup. Williams is 6'3" with elite athleticism. Can cause opponents to foul.
And the first one drops.
Now over a decade in the league, Elizabeth Williams is so steady.
A 6'3" center, Williams is a pure 5. Doesn't take threes, an elite rebounder and defender. These coaches love having her on their side.
And good on the second, so she makes both.
The 2025 draft class is loaded. So give me your guys' favorite pick.
I'm going with the easy answer. The first pick, Paige Beckers. I mean, we're talking about a generational talent, and I like her ability to control the game, score it, and set others up.
Yeah, I'll go with Beckers too. I mean, she was the #1 recruit out of high school with so much attention on her over her 5 collegiate years. I would say it's pretty obvious that Paige is ready for the limelight.
One of the bright stars in the NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, watching the Fever here.
Well, of course, this is the Hoosier State, so it is all basketball all the time. Hallie, a big fan of the WNBA. Great to see Tyrese supporting the Fever.
Now here's Cunningham.
Not a lot of room, and there's the call on Carrington. That'll be her second foul of the game. Now here's Harris. Vandersloot defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. Indiana again missing. Chicago in the lead. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Pass to Diggins.
And out of bounds, the Fever will take it. And it's the Fever ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Now here's Harris. Vandersloot defending. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Terrific effort from Harris on that play. Doesn't back down and draws the foul.
A 2020 top 10 pick, Ty Harris broke out in 2024 in year 5 of her career.
Averaging a career best 10.5 points per game. You mentioned she was drafted in 2020, started her career in the Wubble. It's been a challenge for players like her who didn't have your average rookie year.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Chicago with it.
Here's Diggins.
She has 6. Vandersloot outside. The 3. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Pass to Harris. Dantas outside. Now Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Mitchell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Here's Diggins.
Tipped away. Stevens.
She's guarded by Boston. Pass to Diggins.
Let's go with a 3. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Harris. Dantas' shot is off.
Credit the D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
Stevens with it. She's guarded by Dantas. Shoots a fader.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Indiana trailing. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Dantas outside. Indiana again missing.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burnt.
Steve, offensive board.
Another good rebound. She's pulled down a bunch. Hasn't mattered that you know what? She's a little size challenge in the post.
Pass to Cunningham. Boston.
Carrington grabs the board. Here's Diggins. She's got 9. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
It's on Aaliyah Boston.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
That one's off.
And guys, we asked for it for years, and it's here. Expansion in the WNBA.
Yeah, if any of you have been paying attention to us the last few years here on 2K, Brian, Blake, and I have been asking for expansion for a long time. We are all excited to see Golden State. You know, the best part is the extra roster spots for deserving players. I mean, who isn't happy to see a new team? And guess what? There's more games as well.
Oh, I'm ecstatic. I mean, it's great to see the league continuing to grow, guys. And we're just getting started.
Back to Clark. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by the Fever. On offense, here are the Sky. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Vandersloot outside. And the 3 off target.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
And these calls, they can be some of the toughest calls for officials to make.
But in this case, I think she got it right. The defender's still moving there and never really got set.
Pass to Clark. Vandersloot with the steal. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just phenomenal dribbling skills. It helps Courtney Vandersloot finish drives despite being well under 6 feet.
Now Clark. She has 5.
Outside Cunningham.
Dantas. Here's Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. To end the drought. There's the block. And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession. It's time to take a glance at that awesome block.
Determined to protect the lead with all the effort they've got. Superb anticipation on the block.
Three from the inbound.
A rebound by Camila Cardoso.
Chicago in the lead.
Here's Diggins.
10 points for her. To the right side. Here's Cardoso. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. Fires the 3. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
And here's Carrington. 6 points for her. Vandersloot right side. Pass to Cardoso. 4 on the clock. From deep.
The offensive rebound.
And yep, it's good.
Strong rebounding, and she gets the easy putback as a result.
So it's Indiana now.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
Now Clark.
Outside Cunningham.
And another 3 for Indiana.
Certain players are finishers like a Sophie Cunningham. You set them up, they'll knock them down.
Carrington outside.
To the left wing. Vandersloot outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So it's Indiana now. It's a 5-point game.
Boston outside.
Clark. To the middle. Here's Hines Allen. Rejected by Elizabeth Williams. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Vandersloot outside.
Diggins.
Pass to Williams. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, this is where she makes her money, in the paint. Williams can score many different ways down low.
Indiana trailing. Now here's Mitchell. Outside, Hines Allen. Indiana again missing.
Carrington outside.
Vandersloot with it.
Pass to Diggins.
Now Williams. 5 to shoot. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far. Looking to end her cold spell. A shot by Mitchell, no good.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Here's Diggins.
Launches it.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Clark. She's got 8.
Cunningham up top.
There's the 3. Cans it from downtown.
Well, Cunningham is a taller guard, which makes her a tough cover for most other guards in the league.
Here's Williams. Buried from outside, but I don't know. I think we may see a review here. It was...
The previous play is under
We're going to have to
review.
wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if she got it off in time.
You know, there's a lot of basketball still left to play. Some might say, can we skip the replay review this time around? But, you know, honestly, you never know how this review might...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Taking steps to speed the process up with the replay review center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
Yeah, the key is just get it right.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Sky, up 5. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. Pass to Hines Allen. The bucket is good, and she'll have a chance for one more. That one's on Stevens.
strong take by Hines Allen, rewarded with a chance to complete the and one.
And like a few other current players, Maisha Hines Allen broke out at the 2020 Wubble.
Yeah, there were lots of players opting out of that season. Hines Allen got more playing time, and that season, I think it showed off the incredible depth of this league, proving that all some players like a Hines Allen need is just a chance to play.
Here's Diggins. She's covered by Mitchell, and she gets it to go as they call the foul. She's on her way to the line for one more.
All right, if they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against her, they are sorely mistaken. What's going on out there?
Now Clark. Pass to Mitchell.
Cunningham.
No good on the three.
Here's Diggins.
She's covered by Mitchell.
And the basket by Diggins.
She took advantage of some soft D on that drive. Very little resistance for her on the way to the basket.
Here's Mitchell. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Caitlin Clark outside.
Really, she's had a nose for the ball. She's their top rebounder.
Well, she has been today, no question. Just unbelievable effort that she's showing on the glass.
Pass to Cardoso. Stevens. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more. And that one misses.
You know, as good as Stevens is inside, she breaks the mold of your typical WNBA big. She can stretch a defense as good as anyone.
Pass to Clark. They need this. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
And here is Vandersloot.
Here's Diggins.
Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Mitchell outside. Clark outside for three.
A rebound by Camila Cardoso.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Now here's Vandersloot. Clock at 6. Pass to Stevens. Jacks up a three. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Indiana trailing. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. Stevens grabs the board.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
What poise from Carrington. So good at absorbing contact and finding different ways to score.
The 2024 most improved player was none other than San Diego native Dejanay Carrington.
She's always been an excellent defender. Offensively, though, Carrington took a major step forward, scoring about 13 points per game.
And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, and one of the buzzwords that you hear about Carrington is aggression. She brings a very aggressive mindset to every time she steps on the floor.
Mitchell outside. Clark. Again, the miss by the Fever. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Stevens, that's good.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Hines Allen. Back to Clark. Mitchell left side.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
This is the pure shooting ability of Mitchell at work. Allows her to score right off the pass.
Chicago leading. Vandersloot with it.
Here's Diggins.
Fires for three. She's off on that one. Now Clark. 11 points in the game. Inside.
Here's Boston. Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso.
Here's Vandersloot.
Pass to Diggins.
Stevens the screen.
And the basket by Diggins.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Clark outside. The three. And she's good on the three ball.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Outside Cunningham.
Mitchell. Pass to Clark. Takes the three.
Here's Boston.
And terrific work on the offensive glass as she picks up two.
An excellent offensive rebounder. How about Boston imposing her will?
Vandersloot outside.
Here's Diggins.
The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Clark. Down low. Hines Allen. Up and in on the layup.
Well, just with fantastic touch around the rim. Hines Allen, you call her a finisher down low.
Here's Diggins.
18 points for her.
And the foul called on Caitlin Clark.
That's her third foul of the game.
And here's Cardoso.
She has 6. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Well, the defense is right there, but Carrington does not hold back. And that commitment is what gets her the foul.
And she makes the first. And so she makes both from the line. Indiana trailing.
Pass to Boston.
Mitchell. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Here's Diggins. She's got 18. Vandersloot left side. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Fever.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Mitchell outside.
Back to Boston. Billings left side. Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Stevens. Carrington. Here's Diggins. Misses the 3.
She's been ice cold from three-point range since halftime, and she continues to fire away. She's got to tone it down.
And it's Boston missing. On offense, here the Sky. They lead by 4. Carrington drains the three-pointer.
Putting those guard skills to work, Carrington with the quick trigger.
Clark with it. 14 points for her. Mitchell, right side. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here's Carrington, covered by Hines Allen. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. She's got 13. The shot by Stevens, no good. And it's the Fever on the break. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
While she may play a lot on the wings, Hines Allen at her core loves battling down low.
That free throw, no good. And she misses the second one as well. So 0 for 2 that time. Now Vandersloot.
Pass to Diggins.
And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
And here's Clark.
Outside Billings. Boston.
Shot clock at 6.
Well, watching the 2024 playoffs, you felt so good for Kelsey Mitchell.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, here's someone who had never been close to the postseason and then makes her first trip in her 7th year. And she showed out, dropping 21 in her playoff debut.
The first free throw is good.
And Mitchell understands her role on this team. She's out there to score as often as she can.
She's perfect from the line this time. Here's Cloud. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Here's Sheldon. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Cloud drills it from outside.
Keeping the defense honest. Cloud forces them to pay attention to her out there.
Indiana trailing. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Dantas outside. Harris defended by Sheldon. Now here's Clark. Again, the miss by the Fever. Now here's Sheldon. Tight defense on her. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
So it's Indiana now. Pass to Boston. Now Harris. Now Clark puts up a three. Here's Boston. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for her this game.
And it's the ability of Boston to score inside that makes her so dangerous.
Natasha Cloud from outside. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Well, she shot the ball well, but she hasn't shot it enough. The more shots she gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Let's go. Jackson pulls it in.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Good.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Indiana with the ball. Trailing by 13. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Now Harris. Shoots the three. Drills the three-pointer.
I love the poise and confidence Harris plays with. She doesn't hesitate on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And now Jackson. Here's Cloud. Lets it go from deep. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Cloud. She has 6. Pass to Williams. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
Well, Williams is a center who battles inside. I mean, she's not a player you're going to be seeing jacking up too many threes.
And here's Boston. She's guarded by Williams. The shot by Boston, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Sky out in front. They lead by 12. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Here's Cloud. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. There's a screen by Stevens. Shoots over Billings. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
And here's Harris. Now here's Mitchell. Over Sheldon. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Now here's Williams. Cloud outside. Pass to Sheldon. And now Jackson. Cloud outside. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
That one on Billings.
Good idea to just foul Williams. She's an average free throw shooter. Don't give her easy looks.
And she knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And the main role of Monique Billings on this team is to rebound.
When you look at the advanced numbers for basketball nerds like me, rebounding percentage specifically, Monique Billings is one of the best in league history. Out in the open, Cloud gets the hoop. She possesses very good speed, helps on the break.
We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. Pass to Harris. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sky.
That is such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game.
Cloud with it. Sheldon outside. Stevens. Pass to Cloud. This one for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, she sets up so many of her teammates. Nice to see Cloud being the one getting the pass.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth here. Now Walker Kimbrough. Mitchell outside. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now Cloud. Jackson outside. Pass to Cloud. 3-pointer. And it's Billings with the rebound. The Fever really having a tough go here. To the inside. Great D that time from Elizabeth Williams. And here comes the break. Here's Jackson. And the basket is good.
No matter who starts the break, she's usually the one who finishes it.
And I love watching her just attack the rim at full speed like that.
Here's Harris. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Here's Mitchell. 3-pointer. Nailed from 3-point land.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
And here is Vandersloot.
Pass to Diggins.
And here's Carrington. There's a screen by Stevens. Just 4 to shoot. Over Cunningham. Here's Stevens. That's in for her 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Harris. No good with the triple. And it's the Sky Ball. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Here's Diggins.
Lets it go from deep.
They grab their own miss.
Hits it and gets hacked. That's a 3-point play opportunity.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
So it's Indiana now. 19-point game.
Outside Billings.
Pass to Harris. Mitchell.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
To the paint. Here's Stevens. Makes it off the glass.
Well, that's just Stevens playing big right there. My goodness.
Up top, Harris. Vandersloot defending. Pass to Mitchell. To halt the run. The shot that time not on target.
That's definitely a situation where you want to make sure you don't give her too good of a look.
Absolutely, and the defense better not relax because she might hit that one next time. Is it just me, or does it feel like she's gotten every rebound in this game?
No, it's not just you. And look, a 20-plus rebounding game just isn't something we get to see very often.
We just sit back and enjoy the show.
Absolutely.
Pass to Hines Allen. Clock at 4.
Shoots over Cardoso.
Again, the miss by the Fever.
Here's Diggins.
Vandersloot outside.
Yo, over here! Help. I see you! Down low, inside!
Outside, Stevens. Out of bounds, it'll be Fever ball. A big group substitution here for Indiana.
And here's Indiana.
Now here's Clark.
Pass to Boston.
Oh, Cardoso with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. Six on the shot clock. Clark. And it's good off the glass. Here's Chicago now.
Hey, close up. Right here.
Vandersloot outside.
Come on, watch the cutter.
Lets the three fly. Kept alive. And the basket by Cardoso.
They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
I'm coming.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Watch big lad. Yo, go there.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
Help.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
That's terrific use of the bounce pass.
Here's Diggins.
I'm coming. Yo, keep going. Left, watch big lad. Yo. ISO. Watch big lad. Yo, go there. Get it.
Ooh, no luck on that one.
That's rough. No one to blame but herself. She should definitely scored that time. I don't know what happened.
Hines Allen inside. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Hey. Green coming around. Help.
Here's Diggins.
Go. Come on.
Vandersloot outside.
Help me out. Hey.
Diggins.
Pass to Stevens. And the bucket counts, and she is on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. And that one misses. Here's Mitchell. Stevens grabs the board.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Diggins.
Back door.
Back to Vandersloot. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Chicago again missing. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Clark.
Boston sets a screen.
There's the three. Drops in the tray.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. Chicago with the rebound. Vandersloot right side. To the middle, and stolen by Mitchell. And it's the Fever on the break. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this one around. She has to take charge. She's been a little hesitant to pull the trigger. I don't know why.
And so it's Chicago with it. It's an 18-point lead.
Here's Diggins.
Vandersloot outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Stevens. This one for 3.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Mitchell outside. Clark outside. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Diggins.
Pass to Vandersloot. Launches it. Hines Allen pulls it in.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
Stolen by Camila Cardoso.
Vandersloot with it. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Top of the key. Good for her sixth make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And that caps off what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
Yeah, Tim, I'd like a piece of that cake if I could have it.
What type of cake?
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Good on the triple.
Here's Diggins.
Vandersloot outside. Just 5 on the clock.
Cardoso.
And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Here's Clark. And she uses the glass on the layup. And so it's Chicago with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
That's the vision you get with Vandersloot. She's always looking to set up her teammates offensively.
Here's the Fever with the ball. They trail by 14. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Steps back and shoots. That one a little long. No problem for Chicago as they get the win. And in the end, a comfortable win in what was a pretty hostile environment.
Yeah, you know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems tonight.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
Here we go.
And the Sky start out with the ball.
Here's Diggins. Well, for the games that you watch around the league, what's an important factor that you guys think gets overlooked?
I gotta say, pace. You want to play the game on your terms. And if you can control the tempo, that can be pretty key in a game.
No doubt, Brian. You know, we see different styles around the league. And if you can impose how you want to play, that's huge.
Now here's Boston. Outside Cunningham.
Off target from three-point range. Now Vandersloot. Pass to Stevens.
Here's Diggins.
The three ball. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. To the inside.
Here's Boston.
That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
Well, the moment Boston gets that rock around the rim, it is really tough to stop her.
Here's Diggins.
Vandersloot outside. Five on the clock. Outside Stevens. From past the arc.
Diggins.
Stevens, that's good.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there, refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
Outside Cunningham.
Pass to Clark. Shoots over Vandersloot. Clark can't hit.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Here's Diggins.
Vandersloot outside.
Pass to Cardoso.
And a miss there on the triple. The Fever trailing. Now here's Mitchell. Clark right side.
Camila Cardoso gets the board.
But he got away with a major lapse there.
Here's Diggins.
Pass to Vandersloot. Puts up a three. Hines Allen pulls it in.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And good that time.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Here's Diggins.
Vandersloot outside.
Cardoso. Offensive rebound.
Yep, that one goes.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Now here's Mitchell. Fires from deep. Stevens grabs the board. Chicago leading.
Here's Diggins.
And she banks in the layup.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Now here's Clark. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Hey, that couldn't be more obvious. Caitlin Clark has had an incredible impact on the Fever.
Well, just look at the individual numbers. Led the league in assists, second in minutes played, and the team impact during her rookie year, they ended an 8-year playoff drought.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell.
Outside Cunningham.
It's stolen by Carrington. And the layup falls.
Turned on the Jets. Carrington flying out for the score.
Mitchell with it. Clark outside. Beyond the arc. Stevens grabs the board.
Here's Diggins.
She's got 5. Vandersloot outside.
Carrington.
Off target with the 3.
The D was determined not to give him an inch of space. Very nice job.
Cunningham left side.
Mitchell
Kicks it out to Clark.
down to 5 on the shot clock.
Cunningham up top.
Over Carrington. The shot by Cunningham, no good. And it's the Sky ball. 6-point game. Vandersloot, she's covered by Clark. Right side, Stevens. Shoots the 3.
Diggins.
It's good on the putback.
I like the aggression there. Yeah, hitting the offensive boards hard.
And here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Cunningham. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Providing spacing with her shooting. Cunningham down the three.
Vandersloot outside. Stevens. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and will shoot two at the line.
It goes on Sophie Cunningham. Well, with a new Toronto team coming in 2026 and more international players getting drafted, the WNBA's global reach is growing.
And you look at upcoming draft classes, that will be reflected more so with the international players coming in and some of the recent high draft picks we've had from outside the United States.
Yeah, and it mirrors basketball continuing to grow on the international stage. So I'm excited to see the best players in the world playing right here in the WNBA. You know, as good as Stevens is inside, she breaks the mold of your typical WNBA big. She can stretch a defense as good as anyone.
She hits the second from the line.
And here's Indiana.
They trail by 6. Now here's Clark. Vandersloot defending. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Back to Mitchell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. Caitlin Clark outside. Buries it from three-point range.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now Vandersloot. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Carrington outside.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Clark outside. Hines Allen with it. Now guarded by Cardoso. Caitlin Clark with the three. They get it back. Billings. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort. Now here's Vandersloot.
Carrington outside.
Second shot opportunity.
And the bucket is good from Cardoso in deep.
She is a coach's dream, guys. Absolutely tireless. Never gives in, never gives up. And that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
Now here's Mitchell. Screened by Hines Allen.
Yo, keep going.
And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
The versatility of Hines Allen, the way she can beat you, it's part of what makes her tough to guard.
And the first one at the line is good. And so she hits both. Here's Vandersloot. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game.
Watch this, watch this.
Pass to Cardoso. Carrington. And now Jackson. Clock at 6. Here's Vandersloot. Back to Jackson. Down low. And the basket by Cardoso.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Here's Mitchell. Outside, Hines Allen. Pass to Clark. And it's blocked by Courtney Vandersloot.
Well, she might be a point guard, but Vandersloot can block a shot or two because of her desire.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block right there.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
The Sky making a switch here. Here's Harris. Just 5 to shoot.
Boston right side.
No luck on that one. Chicago in the lead.
On the wing, J.C. Sheldon.
She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Williams. Releases. And another basket for Chicago.
That's not an easy hoop. Good concentration by Williams to get the bucket. A focused player.
And here's Indiana. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Now here's Boston.
She's guarded by Williams. Inside, Billings. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
Jackson outside. Sheldon outside.
Pass to Cloud. The tray.
That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
Wow. Cloud looked almost automatic on the catch and shoot. No hesitation at all. Did you guys see that?
Indiana trailing. Mitchell outside.
And here's Boston.
The 3 is up.
They get the rebound.
Here's Billings. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. And she makes both free throws. Here's Cloud. And they can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move here.
Pass to Jackson.
Sheldon. Back to Jackson.
Now Cloud, covered by Harris.
Here's Sheldon.
Shoots over Walker Kimbrough.
Sheldon misses.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Pass to Billings. For 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Sky out in front. They lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
A lot of tough D by them so far. It's been a difference maker.
Nothing has gone up uncontested for the most part. And look, that's why they've had success.
Boston with the bucket.
No stopping Aaliyah Boston. Too much strength.
Cloud with it. Stevens in the post.
Working on Dantas.
Fades and shoots. The shot by Stevens, no good.
The D did a good job of clogging the middle once she got inside.
Quarter number 2, and we're just about a minute in. And Harris gets it to go.
Well, it's obvious that Harris doesn't lack confidence, guys, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Three-pointer Natasha Cloud.
It's hauled in by Boston. And here's Indiana.
They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Elizabeth Williams with the block.
The combination of effort, height, nastiness. It's a recipe for elite shot blocking. Williams, she has all three of those.
That's a good look. That is a good look. And she'll make that one most of the time.
All right, let me run a scenario for you. It's a tight game in the fourth quarter. Which player do you want on your side in the clutch?
Give me Kalia Copper. In the past, she's led the league in clutch scoring. She's fearless and can always create her own shot.
Yeah, Copper, great choice and kind of similar to her. I go with Enrique Agumbawale. She's got the great shot creation and shot making, both elite. Enrique excels against tight coverage, and we know she's clutch.
Now here's Cunningham.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough.
Back to Cunningham. Boston sets a screen.
Williams with the steal. And here we go, the sky fast break.
Sheldon right side.
To the paint.
And stolen by Cunningham.
Here's Harris. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Dantas, she's guarded by Stevens. Just 4 to shoot. And Harris gets it to go.
Soft touch around the rim. You don't want Harris to catch you out of position inside.
Jackson outside. Pass to Sheldon.
Stolen by Walker Kimbrough. Now the Fever moving it up. The shot from the low post is good. The Sky trail.
Jackson outside.
Back to Cloud. Takes the 3. The Fever pull it in. Dantas outside. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
In the paint, Dantas insists on getting her shot. Doesn't allow contact to slow her down.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play.
Jackson outside. Sheldon.
Right side, Stevens.
Back to Sheldon.
Pass to Cloud. Just 5 on the clock. She hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Love the take from Cloud right there. Not letting the defense deter her.
Well, it's hard to believe, but Natasha Cloud has been in the league for a decade. Really impressive.
Especially when you consider she was a second-round pick. Cloud is an elite defensive guard. Great at the point of attack, and she runs such a good offense as well.
Timeout called the Fever. Dantas, right side. Mitchell.
Cunningham.
Covered by Carrington. Here's Boston. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Wow. I mean, did she ever sell that pump fake well? Worked to absolute perfection.
Vandersloot outside. Pass to Cardoso. And Aaliyah Boston with the block.
Known for being a tremendous defender, Boston takes pride in wiping shots away.
Outside Cunningham. Now here's Mitchell. 6 to shoot.
And here's Boston.
Covered by Cardoso. The shot by Boston, no good. And here is Vandersloot. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Now Boston.
And a foul called on Vandersloot. That is her first foul of the game.
Here's Cunningham.
Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Clark. 4 on the clock.
Pass to Boston.
Cardoso with the block.
Yeah, get used to that from Cardoso. She racked up 263 of those in college.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
And you can see the mindset she has. When the game's this close, she's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
On offense, here the Sky. It's a 3-point game.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Diggins.
She's got 5. To the inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. It's on Kelsey Mitchell. And she knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. The Fever leading.
Cunningham up top.
Mitchell. Pass to Clark from the arc. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Vandersloot. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Diggins.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's been
Tim.
a lot of fun to watch.
Clark with it. Vandersloot defending. Pass to Mitchell.
Boston sets a screen.
The 3. Another shot. Azare Stevens with the block.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
Stevens the screen.
Inside. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next. First free throw is good. She ties it up. So it's Indiana now. Now here's Clark. She's got 9. Here's Cunningham. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Well, defensively, you have to run Cunningham off the catch and shoot. That is her specialty.
Vandersloot with it. Pass to Stevens.
Harrington, she's covered by Cunningham. Here's Diggins.
She's got 8. 5 to shoot.
Harrington,
Off target from outside.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
Shot's good by Clark.
Oh, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
The second chance effort.
the shot by Diggins, no good.
Well, they call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. Fires the three. The rebound by the Sky. And here is Vandersloot. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Harrington outside.
Knocks down the three ball.
Putting those guard skills to work, Carrington with the quick trigger.
Here's Clark.
Outside Billings.
Pass to Mitchell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, what's great about Kelsey Mitchell's offensive game is her ability to score from multiple levels. It means the defense never gets a break from guarding her.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Now Vandersloot looking for her first basket still in this one. Timeout called the Sky.
Oh, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
Outside Williams.
Diggins.
Yo, come this way.
Pass to Carrington.
Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
One thing that Sophie Cunningham brings to this team in bundles, energy.
Constantly moving on both ends. Cunningham has great length at 6'1", is out there to add a spark to her team to mix it up a little bit.
Caitlin Clark outside.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Fever with the lead.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Boston.
And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
And the call on Camila Cardoso.
Well, we saw this with Boston even back in college. She does a great job of drawing fouls.
And the first one falls for her.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
That's also good, so she hits them both. On offense, here are the Sky. They trail by 6. Pass to Williams.
Cardoso up top. Here's Diggins.
Shot clock at 6. Williams sets the screen. And she was all alone on that one.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Now here's Clark. She's got 12. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Cunningham. Back to Mitchell. And here we go, the Sky fast break.
And the basket by Diggins.
The 3. Elizabeth Williams with the rebound.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
And so it looks like the Sky will retain possession here.
Just an incredible read on defense to come up with that block.
She's all over that shot. Had it read the whole way and gets the position she needs to make the play.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Carrington outside.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Blocked again! And they're able to recover. And that one good. The Fever trailing.
Here's Clark.
12 points for her. From deep. She can't get that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Sky leading by just 1. We'll be right back to the action when we return. Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. One of the stories here is definitely Stevens being able to get it done.
She certainly shot her share of free throws in the first half, and those are really nice, easy points if you can get them.
And they may have to rotate the defensive assignment on her from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one player, given how many fouls she's been drawing.
Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half.
Yo, 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 watch this.
Now
watch
here's
this.
Clark. Defense is right there. Three-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for her.
She can't get anything to drop, and the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
6 on the shot clock. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Chicago in the lead. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Here's Diggins. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Over Mitchell. Basket number 5 goes in. She's now 5 for 12 from the floor.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Caitlin Clark outside.
And again, Clark missing.
And so it's Chicago with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Back to Vandersloot. Pass to Diggins. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Cunningham. Now here's Boston.
Out to Hines Allen. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Vandersloot.
Here's Diggins.
Launches a 3.
It's hauled in by Boston.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Clark outside. Again, the miss by the Fever.
Carrington.
She's covered by Mitchell.
Back to Vandersloot. Pass to Carrington.
Out to the right wing. And here is Vandersloot. Out of bounds, it'll be Fever ball. And here's Clark.
Timeout.
She's got 12. Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Indiana with the ball. Nothing yet for them here in the third quarter. Hines Allen.
Here's Diggins.
She's got 12. Vandersloot outside. Left side, Stevens. Hines Allen with the block.
Not in her house. Hines Allen engaged defensively.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
The only way she was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Here's Diggins.
Vandersloot outside. Pass to Cardoso. Diggins. Cardoso. He's guarded by Boston.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Mitchell, right side. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Diggins. She's covered by Cunningham. Here's Diggins. 12 points for her. To the middle. Stevens in the post. Covered by Hines Allen. The shot by Stevens. No good. Mitchell outside. Pass to Cunningham. Down low. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great job spotting her teammate near the bucket and firing the pass in there.
Here's Vandersloot. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Timeout called the Sky. On defense, the Fever. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Now Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Outside, Hines Allen. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Laser focused. Hines Allen was ready to fire the second she got the ball.
Pass to Diggins. Cardoso. Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside. There's the triple. The shot comes out.
Wow, hey, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
Back to Carrington. Dreams it from beyond the arc.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
The Fever leading. Mitchell outside. Cunningham.
Yo, look this way.
Pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Back to Clark. Tries to break her ice. The bank shot, no good. And it's the Sky ball. Here's Carrington. Good work defensively by Sophie Cunningham. Mitchell outside.
Come on, get the perimeter.
Clark.
Hey, yo, right here.
Shot on the wing. Another miss there by Caitlin Clark. And so it's Chicago with it. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Diggins. Stevens, she's guarded by Boston. Here's Cardoso, and that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw. So it's Indiana now, trailing by 2.
Outside Billings.
Back to Mitchell, taken away.
Here's Diggins.
He's started by Boston. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to the aggressive swat.
And you can see the mindset she has. When the game's this close, she's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Now here's Cardoso.
12 points for her.
Pass to Diggins.
From downtown. And Clark pulls it down.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Back to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Stevens grabs the board. On offense, here the Sky. The lead is 2.
And the basket by Diggins.
The floor general sensibilities of Vandersloot on full display. Awesome job finding the wide open teammate.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Clark outside, fires for 3. The shot, no good.
She is frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, the fact that she can't hit anything from out there, or the fact that she keeps on trying to.
Carrington outside.
From outside, off the mark.
That's some defense for you. Look, for someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as she is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding the 3 ball.
Yeah, and I think they picked the right player to put on her.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. Chicago with the rebound.
Carrington with the ball.
She's got 11. Vandersloot outside. Here's the 3. And Azurá Stevens picks up the foul. That is her first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Indiana trailing. Pass to Walker Kimbrough.
Boston.
On the wing, Shatori Walker Kimbrough.
Boston sets a screen.
Out to the left wing. Releases from the wing and drills it.
There's not many players that are better at exploiting a mismatch than Aaliyah Boston. Every time she's had the upper hand in a one-on-one situation, she's attacked.
And Aaliyah Boston with the block. And they'll keep possession. Tries again. Pass to Harris. Here's Walker Kimbrough.
Outside Billings.
Shot clock at 5. Caitlin Clark outside. Cloud pulls it in. Chicago in the lead. And it's Billings with the rebound. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Harris.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
And this game is tied up now. Here's Chicago now.
Jackson outside.
Cloud.
Boston with the block.
Harris with it. Guarded now by Sheldon.
To the middle.
Here's Boston.
Count the basket and the foul. That's on Natasha Cloud.
Tough points from Boston. Wasn't letting the defense stop her.
The Fever making a switch here. And the free throw, no good.
Well, even though Boston has improved her range over the years, her bread and butter is wearing down smaller opponents in the paint.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
Now here's Harris. She's covered by Cloud.
Here's Boston.
Off the mark from 16 feet out. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Williams.
Now Sheldon.
Cloud outside. And here's Williams. From 11 feet away. Outside for Cloud. Offline with the three. Here's Cunningham. Gets it to go from downtown.
Can pretty much get any shot she wants out there. That speaks to Cunningham's offensive creativity.
Now here's Jackson.
Pass to Stevens. Jacks up a three.
They get it again.
And Williams gets it to go.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Outside Cunningham.
Now here's Harris. Five on the clock. Misses the wing jumper.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Inside. Pass to Williams. Chalk up two right there.
A good decision maker with a strong feel for the game. Stevens can spot open teammates whenever she's out on the court.
Now here's Cunningham.
And here's Harris. Dantas the screen. Harris can't hit. Cloud outside. Pass to Williams. Buries it down low.
Well, Williams is a center who battles inside. I mean, she's not a player you're going to be seeing jacking up too many threes.
Here's Cunningham.
She gets it in there.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
And so it's Chicago with it. They lead by one. Pass to Williams.
Sheldon.
Left side, Stevens. Outside, Williams. 5 to shoot. Here's Cloud. And it's Billings with the rebound.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
On the wing, Sophie Cunningham. Billings on the wing.
And the baseline jumper, no good. Pass to Williams. Count it, and she'll have a chance for the three-point play.
That one on Billings.
The Sky making a switch here. And that one misses. Indiana trailing.
Dantas in the post, covered by Carrington.
Give it up for her inside. Great rebound, and she had to fight for it.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
Good idea to just foul Williams. She's an average free throw shooter. Don't give her easy looks.
And the first one drops. Off on that one, so she goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Look, she did the important part at the line there. Made this a two-possession game.
Chicago in the lead. Here's Vandersloot. Outside Williams.
Pass to Diggins.
For three. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Up top, Dantas. She's guarded by Williams. Outside, Hines Allen. Walker Kimbrough. Now here's Mitchell. Vandersloot defending. Screen by Hines Allen. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Rebound Chicago.
Carrington up top. She's covered by Cunningham. Now Carrington.
Here's the three. Here's Williams. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
One of her real strengths, Williams can collect her teammates' misses, turn them into points.
Pass to Mitchell. Looking to get back on track. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And she can't get the first one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Now here's Vandersloot, guarded closely.
Pass to Diggins. It's hauled in by Boston.
Now here's Clark, Vandersloot defending. And here's Walker Kimbrough.
Screen by Hines Allen.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three.
I'll bet you haven't seen too many rebounding efforts like this.
It takes an extraordinary combination of talent and desire to put in the kind of performance she has today.
Pass to Diggins.
The three is up. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Camila Cardoso.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Mitchell outside. Clark outside. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
And so it's Chicago with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. And it's the fever ball. Now here's Mitchell. Three-pointer Hines Allen. Carrington grabs the board. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Back to Clark. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
Well, part of what makes Boston so good, you can run offense through her. Aaliyah is a quality passer, good decision maker.
On offense, here the Sky. It's a three-point game. Vandersloot outside. Outside Stevens.
Diggins.
Lets it go from deep. She can't get that one to fall.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
To the inside. And stolen by Azare Stevens.
Carrington outside.
Right side, Stevens. Vandersloot covered by Walker Kimbrough.
Pass to Diggins.
Carrington sinks the three-pointer.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Indiana with the ball. They trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Hines Allen. Azare Stevens with the block. Down low.
Cardoso.
It's in and good for her 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
She is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
And it's the Fever ball. Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
The team hasn't been boxing out well on the defensive glass, and they're just giving up a ton of second chance points.
Boston with it.
Mitchell outside.
Cunningham.
Right side, Hines Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside.
Pass to Boston.
Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso. Now here's Vandersloot.
Diggins.
Inside. The shot is good. Camila Cardoso making the play.
fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
And here's Clark. To the middle. Hines Allen.
Covered by Cardoso.
To end the run.
A shot by Cunningham, no good. Here's Diggins.
Here's the floater.
Good D by Maisha Hines Allen.
So it's Indiana now. It's a 10-point game. Knocked loose.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Here's Clark. Azare Stevens with the block. They get it back.
Boston, covered by Cardoso.
Back to Mitchell. Second chance shot. And fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line.
What a skillful play by Kelsey Mitchell, ensuring she gets the shot off while drawing a foul.
He gets the first.
And that brings them within single digits.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now Vandersloot.
Pass to Diggins.
Got a piece of it. Right side, Stevens. Just 5 on the clock.
And the foul called on Hines Allen.
That'll be her second foul of the game.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not just with more offense, but also with some big-time D.
Here's Diggins.
Carrington up top.
Shoots the 3.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Here's the Fever with the ball. This one for 3. It's good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Love to see Cunningham rise to the occasion. You know she's feeling good hitting that one.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
It's iffy if there's even enough time to get a quick shot and a foul.
Yeah, time is just not on their side, but that's their only hope, so I'm sure they'll give it a shot.
Yeah, they're kind of just thinking, why not at this point?
.6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mitchell. Connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You can rely on Mitchell in the big moments, and you're seeing why right now. She's a confident shooter who is always ready to score.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
No other option, though. They did a good job getting it in her hands and making sure she was the one who'd go to the line.
She drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 7-point ball game. Here's Clark. Mitchell outside. No good from outside. Carrington outside. So it's Chicago picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the villains here.
I sense that too. They really did feed off all the negative energy this crowd was directing at them. They turned it around and used it to motivate them to close out the win.
That'll do it for our